Hey, Dad.
Hey, Faith.
Hot enough out here for you?
I kind of like it. The sun feels pretty good.
I made some lemonade.
You have any smelling salts to go with that?
Why?
Because I think I might pass out.
From the heat?
No, from the fact that you actually made me something cold to drink.
Aha. I do have basic kitchen skills.
Oh, yeah. Open bottle, pour over ice.
This is fresh squeezed for your information.
That's very good. Thank you.
I figured you could use it.
So what are you doing out here? You trying to butter me up or something?
No, just bored.
Well, here, help out.
I'm not that bored.
All right, what's going on? What's on your mind?
Do you know where Mom is?
I think she went to the spa with your grandma.
Are you sure about that?
Why? Did you hear something different?
Yeah. I heard she's at some fancy hotel. And not with Grandma. With Craig Montgomery.
What are you doing?
What's it look like?
I mean, why are you doing it?
Because it felt right. And you went right along with me.
No, it was a mistake.
Well, your lips don't seem to agree.
Stop it.
Lily. You can't argue with the fact that we have great chemistry.
No, we don't have great chemistry. It's lust on your part. I don't feel that way about you.
Oh, yeah, but you kissed me back.
I was taken by surprise.
Oh, I got caught up in the moment. Lily, we both need to relax and just go with the flow.
Oh my God, you are relentless.
Yeah, would you have me any other way?
This is just a game to you, isn't it?
Oh, Ralph, did you just threaten to turn me into the feds for some imaginary crime?
No, I brought it up as a possibility.
You're out of your mind. I've done nothing wrong.
Really? You know, the last time I checked, fraud and loan sharking, they're criminal offenses.
There's no way that you can trace any of that back to me. No one can. Get it? And by the way, do I have to remind you that you're free only because I made a phone call to the governor?
Don't I look appreciative?
I have to remind you that you're wearing an ankle bracelet. You're a monitored man, Ralph. You're monitored. You better watch out who you threaten.
You got this all wrong, Mary Ellen.
I wish you would stop calling me Mary Ellen, because I like Lucinda.
You are always going to be my beautiful Mary Ellen.
You're having fun with this trip down memory lane, but I don't like it.
Well, I like it. I'm a sucker for nostalgia.
Okay. Let's get down to brass tacks. What is it? What do you want? Why are you threatening me?
I'm not threatening you. I'm simply making you an offer.
An offer that I cannot refuse?
I'm hoping to God that you will not refuse it. I want you to go away with me, the two of us. Let's just go and just disappear.
You really are out of your mind.
Come on, Mary Ellen. Where's that impetuous Mary Ellen, that wild woman that suits you so well?
You're not Bonnie and Clyde, Ralph.
Maybe not. But you tell me if this is not the most enticing offer that you've had in a long time.
That's the SUV that Margot said the surveillance tape showed those two guys putting Dusty into Lakeview.
Well, then he's got to be here somewhere.
And not by choice.
What do we do?
Well, I'm gonna check that car out. You're gonna stay here.
Yeah. All right. I'm on my way.
So much for that.
Something's definitely going down. We may be running out of time.
But what are we waiting for? We have to find Dusty.
We don't want to fight darkness in between you and me! Let her go!
That's Dusty!
Not so
He's in
fast.
there, Dusty!
Ah! Run! Get it,
What have you done, Blackie?
What I had to do.
Dusty!
Would you calm down? Shit! I should calm down.
The stress is not good for the baby. No! John, serious. Stop it. Shut up and just do what I tell you. Come on. What are you doing in here?
My pregnant girlfriend here was just looking for the restroom. We're leaving. Don't worry about it.
Thanks. Good hit spot.
That's it? You're gonna pretend like nothing's wrong?
What do you want me to say?
You don't care that mom's in some fancy place with a guy that you can't stand?
I can't very well tell her not to go, can I?
But you can go get her.
No, we're not married anymore. It's her life.
Coming from the guy who flew halfway around the world the night before his wedding because he thought she was in trouble?
I went there because I wanted to help her out, but she didn't need my help.
And she was with Craig then, too. This has to be driving you crazy.
Look, it doesn't matter. I learned my lesson from all this. I lost Molly because of it.
That's not why you lost Molly, Dad.
Why do you say that?
Molly didn't leave because she was mad at you.
Oh, no?
Molly left because she figured out you were still in love with Mom.
What game do you think I'm playing?
The I can beat Lucinda before she beats me game. And you've been using me all along to do that.
That's not true. That kiss was real. It was passionate. It was wonderful.
Craig, how stupid do you think I am?
I don't think you're stupid at all. I think you're amazing.
Amazingly gullible. You've been using my mother's betrayal to wedge your way into my life. That was part of your plan all along.
What plan?
To destroy Lucinda Walsh at all costs.
Yes, I want to bring your mother to her knees, but I would never use you to do that.
You want to make this business relationship personal because you know it will drive my mother insane.
No, I want to make this relationship personal because I'm crazy about you. Goading Lucinda is just a fringe benefit.
Okay. Answer me this. When you bumped into my mother at the pool, did she just happen to assume the two of us were sleeping together? Or was it an idea that you put in her head? Damn it, Craig! How low will you sink to get what you want?
Lily, I happen to think that we have something really special. I mean, who knows where it'll lead, but I'd like to find out.
Trouble. That's where it will lead, nowhere else.
You know, it hurts me that you think that I would use you to get at your mother.
Oh, spare me.
Okay, you're angry. I understand, but just listen to me. Yes, I'd be lying if I said it doesn't feel good to hit your mother where it hurts.
You sure did that.
But that's not my primary motive.
Then what is?
You are. You're my friend. You're my past and I hope my future business partner. And I want us to be lovers as well.
That's not gonna happen.
Why not? I know what I felt from that kiss. Are you really going to tell me that you didn't feel something powerful too?
If you think that I'm going to run away with you and become a fugitive from the law, you're even crazier than I thought you were.
Tell me something. Whatever happened to your sense of adventure?
Oh, it grew up. It became an adult.
Mm-hmm. You know, maturity's very overrated. Makes you soft. You either wind up alone or in jail.
Oh, but that's your position, Ralph. I'm not in jail. I'm not alone.
1 out of 2. That's how I see it.
No, I got friends. I've got friends. I'm still working. I've got a multi-million-dollar corporation. I'm a very fulfilled grandmother with a wonderful, wonderful family. So I have no need to chase memories or flee responsibility.
Is that your final answer?
Irrevocably.
So be it. Can't blame a guy for trying.
You're gonna give up that easy, Ralph?
I know when I'm fighting a losing battle, and so should you.
Meaning?
Meaning? You've gone so far downhill with your own daughter, I don't know whether you're ever going to get her back.
Don't worry about that. We've been down this road before, and I can handle that in the end, you know. Family trumps everything.
Time will tell.
So where do we stand? You and I.
There is no you and me, Lucinda. You just made that perfectly clear.
Got it. Untie him, because we're moving.
Hi, you mind if we take a look around? We're searching for a missing person.
You're looking for the pregnant lady. She just left the pantry with some man, and she looked pretty frazzled.
Thank you. Blood.
Whose?
I don't know. But it leads this way.
Please, let me go. I'll keep quiet.
Quiet about what?
You've got Dusty locked up.
Oh, forget about him. I told you he was a punk.
No, please, 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 you don't have to do this. Just let us go.
Why would I do that, huh?
Because you still have compassion in your heart
What do you
for
think
me?
this is all about, huh? This is for you. And once I get you away from here and you forget about this guy, you'll see that.
Do you honestly believe that I would go away with you?
You don't have a choice.
Jack was right. You're nothing but a common thug.
You know, that hurts. I thought we had a connection.
I can't believe I ever let you back into my life.
Oh, you know what? You'll change your mind.
No, I won't. Oh my God, Dusty! What did you do to him?
Forget about him. I think you broke up with him. What do you care, huh? He's the worst thing that ever happened to you.
No, he's not. You are.
Hey, you take care of him, all right? All right? I don't want him to ever bother me again.
Let her go, you son of a bitch.
You still have a lot to learn.
I'm older than Mom was when you two first fell in love.
That's true.
I couldn't even imagine falling in love with someone now that I'd want to spend the rest of my life with.
No one ever can. That's why when it happens, it just completely surprises you.
And that's when you know it's supposed to be forever.
Doesn't always work out that way.
You're all alone. Mom's with a guy like Craig. There's no way that I believe that that's how things are supposed to be.
I can't control what your mother wants or does.
Who said anything about control? I'm talking about love. True love. Love so strong that it scares you.
We had that once, but it's gone.
No, it's not.
You just want to believe that it's not.
I know what I see when you two are together. Why are you trying to deny it, Dad? What are you so afraid of?
Forget it, Craig. I am not buying into your charm or falling for your tricks.
Look, I have nothing up my sleeve.
There's always something up your sleeve. You convinced me to let you invest in my company, when the whole time you just wanted to stick it to my mother.
Yeah, well, granted, that was true at first, but then something happened. I fell for you.
No, I fell for your con, but no more.
My feelings for you are genuine, Lily. You make me want to be a better man.
Why do I suspect you said those same words to Rosanna and Carly and to my sister? You are so predictable, it's almost funny.
We're not talking about Carly or Rosanna or Sierra. We're talking about you and me right now at this moment. I think we would be great together. Come on, take a chance. What have you got to lose?
Everything! Your life is chaos, and it taints everything you do.
What if I told you I need you?
Of course you need me. All you do is need. You never give back.
Well, maybe nobody ever gives me the chance.
If you're looking for sympathy, you're not gonna get it from me. You know what? You should be giving this pitch to my mother. Yeah, for all your talk of how much you hate her and how angry you are at her, the two of you are really cut from the same cloth.
Ralph, wait. Since I've refused to run away with you, are you still going to turn me into the feds?
What do you think?
I think you're capable of anything at all.
If I do call the feds, you will surely lose Lily for good. All it's going to take is one phone call.
I am well aware of that.
Isn't it interesting how even after you turn me down, I'm still holding all the cards?
I know. And that's why I'm asking you. For old time's sake, please. Don't make the call.
I said let her go.
Why would I do that? Hey, boys, grab him! Morons!
You got nobody now, Blackie.
Do I need anybody for? I'm not afraid of you. Look at you, can barely stand up. Your history.
Don't you move! Janet, you okay?
Yeah.
Dusty, what about you?
Good.
I can't breathe.
Come on, let's get you out of here.
Oh, God. The baby. Jack!
Get her in the hotel. Call 911.
Be careful! Wait. No, wait a minute. I don't think I can walk.
Sit down, sit down.
Okay, yeah, we have a pregnant woman in distress at the Avalon Castle. Yeah, yes, it's an emergency. Be careful, G-Man. Be careful.
Hey, you dummy. What the hell happened to you, huh? Ah, never mind. Get the car. We gotta get out of here.
Sorry, Mr. Blackthorne.
What's the matter with you two morons? Don't forget you work for me.
Not anymore. I can't believe you're comparing me to your mother.
The two of you are more alike than you care to think.
That's ridiculous. I can't stand her, and the feeling's mutual.
Maybe what you can't stand is how much of yourself you see in her.
All right. I've done my fair share of scheming, but Lucinda, she brought Lucy here to distract me. She sicked Blackthorne on me.
What are you talking about?
Lucinda's plan was to bleed me dry. So she gets Blackthorne to pretend to loan me money, and then he wants it back right away. Do you know he's a criminal? He works for Ralph Manzo.
What?
And when I couldn't pay him back right away, he threatened me.
Threatened you how?
He had a fake bomb sent to my hotel room, and he threatened Johnny.
Oh my God.
Now, do you see how low your mother can stoop?
You've been doing the same things to her.
I haven't called in the gangsters to get the job done.
That doesn't let you off the hook. This is disgusting. I don't want to be a part of this anymore. I'm out of here.
Where are you gonna go?
Going home.
Look, Lily,
Craig,
just wait.
we are finished. Forget the partnership. Forget everything.
You can't just walk away.
Watch me.
All right, Lily, I know I mean a lot more to you than you're willing to admit.
Trust me, you don't. Now, if you want to be the better man that you claim you want to be a better father to your 3 children.
I think you want to go to the Avalon Castle and punch Greg in the face.
You're right, I do, but that doesn't mean that I should.
Why not?
Because it won't solve anything.
How do you know? Mom's obviously confused. She doesn't know what she's doing. She needs to go there and straighten her out.
No, it's not that simple.
It should be. Look at me and tell me that you're not still madly in love with Mom. And I'll know if you're lying.
I love your mom. More than anything else in the world.
Then jump in your truck and go get her.
No, it's not the right thing to do.
Why not?
Because you can't keep chasing things. If your mom is supposed to come home, if that's the way that it's meant to be, then I'll just have to wait.
I'm okay. I just freaked out a little bit. I couldn't breathe.
What about the baby?
It's okay.
You sure?
Yeah. He just kicked me really hard. I think he was freaked out too.
We should get you to the hospital just
No,
to make
I'm
sure.
fine. You're the one that needs to be looked at. What did he do to you?
Looks worse than it is.
Well, it looks pretty bad.
That's what happens when you get beat up.
The cops are on their way.
What about Jack? Will he be all right?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure he's got everything under control.
Detective Snyder, what a surprise!
So what are you doing here, Manzo? How'd you get out of jail?
I got friends in high places. They arranged for a funeral furlough for me.
Really? Who died?
It's really a tragic story, to tell you the truth. Some young man in the prime of his life, he got cut down. He was very happy and successful, even had a new baby. You happen to know the story I'm talking about?
You're behind this whole thing, aren't you?
What thing? What are you talking
Don't play games with me! Why are you really here?
I can't stand it anymore. I have to find out what's going on with Jack.
Go. We're okay.
Just be careful.
Blood pressure's normal.
I'm fine. I was just a little scared. Dusty, I don't know what to say.
You don't have to say anything.
Yes, I do. You were right all along about Blackie. I was an idiot not to listen to
It's
you.
behind us. All I care about now is that you're safe.
Thanks to you and Jack. I just hope Jack catches him.
The truth is, Blackie's the least of our worries right now.
You know, you really need to get a little perspective here, Detective. You should be thanking me.
Thanking you? For what?
For taking care of Anthony Blackthorne.
Where is he?
Well, he was getting a little too big for his britches. He thought he could run the operation here all by himself. You know, I hate a lone wolf, don't you?
Never should have let him loose to begin with. He almost got Janet killed.
He would never hurt Janet. He's got a real thing for her. He wanted to take her away with him to some faraway place, but that ain't gonna happen.
All thanks to you.
Absolutely thanks to me.
You never answered my original question. Where's Blackthorne?
The problem is being disposed of. That's all you need to know.
Why don't you let me be the judge of that?
Come on, Detective. Where's the gratitude? I come along, I save the day, I clean up your mess. This is the thanks that I get? Now, come on, why don't you put your gun down? Let's talk about this like two civilized people.
There's nothing civilized about you. The only mess you cleaned up is the mess you made yourself, and you want an award for that?
But just a little thanks would be nice.
I don't care what strings you pulled or how many people you have in high places. You're going back to jail where you belong, and I hope you rot there.
You still blame me for what happened to your brother.
You're damn right I do.
Well, that's a little misplaced, don't you think?
Is it?
Yeah. You see, I didn't kill your brother. You pulled the trigger.
You're right, I did pull the trigger. but I was really aiming at you.
Unfortunately for your brother, you missed. Did anybody ever tell you not to fire a shot unless you're sure of your target? And I'm sure those beers that you had beforehand, that didn't help.
Maybe I should make up for that mistake right now.
Hey, go ahead. I don't think that you would miss this time. I mean, you're not in the dark. You haven't had anything to drink. You got a clear shot. Come on, buddy. What are you waiting for?
Nothing would give me more pleasure than to kill you right here.
Well, then you go right ahead. I'm standing here right in front of you. Go ahead. Take your best shot. Go on. Do it. Do it for Brad. Hey, I'm waiting here, pal. What are you waiting for?
Killing my brother was a mistake. Shooting you now is not gonna bring him back.
But it would have made you feel better.
Jack Snyder, Oakdale PD. This here's Ralph Manzo. Would you mind taking him back to prison where he belongs?
I'm disappointed, Detective.
You'll get over it.
I thought you were tougher.
Killing you would be too easy, Manzo. You deserve a nice, long, lonely sentence.
I deserve a lot of things.
Get him out of here. You okay?
Oh, I am now.
Honey, I love that you care about me and your mom, but I really think we need to just let this thing play out.
You always taught me to go after what I wanted. To never give up.
I know that.
You also told me that the only failure in life is not trying. Well, Dad, I think you need to follow your own advice.
Hey.
Hey.
You're back.
Yeah.
How'd it go?
It wasn't what I expected.
Sorry to hear that.
What are you doing?
Fixing things.
Can I help?
Sure. Everything okay?
Yeah.
What's going on?
Manzo's headed back to prison, along with your pal Blackthorn.
Blackthorn's been arrested?
Yeah, lucky you.
Well, he's a criminal. He deserves to be locked up.
My only hope is that he gives me dirt on you.
The two of you would make great cellmates.
Well, don't get your hopes up. I'm clean.
Not clean, Craig. You're Teflon. That's what you are. Where's Lily?
Oh, she's up in our room resting. We had a very energetic afternoon.
God, I love you.
Relax, Lucinda. She's on her way home.
What?
She said she wanted to get as far away from you as she could.
Oh, more likely she wanted to came to her senses about you.
Think whatever you want. Hey, Jack! Blackthorn and Manzo aren't the only ones who should be locked up. I've got the ringleader right here.
What's he talking about?
I haven't the faintest idea.
Oh, now don't play dumb, Lucinda. You're trying to say that you don't know who Ralph Manzo is?
Well, the name is vaguely familiar, but I've never seen the man in my life.
Really? He's right there. Well, go ahead, Manzo. Tell him. If you're going down, you might as well take her with you.
I don't know what you're talking about, pal. I have no idea who she is.
You should let me take you to the hospital.
I'm fine. The EMT said my vitals are fine. You're the one who got roughed up.
I'm fine.
I can't believe what a complete idiot I was.
He's a con man. He had you fooled, that's all.
No. Thanks for making me feel better. But I should have listened to you. And I didn't. And I promise that will never happen again.
You're gonna listen to me from now on? I can hold you to that?
No.
I figured.
Oh, you have a little dried blood.
Come in.
Hey, how are you two?
Good. Did you catch Blackthorn?
Yeah. He and Ralph Manzo are headed back to prison.
What? What was Ralph doing here?
He pulled some strings. Got released to attend a bogus funeral.
It turns out Anthony Blackthorn was working for him.
Oh, great. Now I feel like an even bigger idiot.
The good news is you won't have to worry about either one of them giving you a hassle anytime soon.
I owe you one, Jack, once again.
Yeah, I'm gonna collect one of these days.
I'm sure.
Janet, do you need anything?
Just a little privacy. There's something important I need to talk to Dusty about.
We will get out of your hair then.
You sure you're okay?
Jack, I promise you I would be the first one to jump into the ambulance if something was wrong
All
with
right,
the baby.
good enough for me.
Sounds important.
It is. And I want you to let me talk and say everything I have to say without interrupting me. Do you promise?
I promise.
Okay. Turning my back on you was a huge mistake. I was angry and I was confused.
I know.
And shh. You promised. Losing you was horrible. I'd never felt more lonely in my life, and I don't ever want to feel that way again. What happened between you and Lucy, it doesn't matter, okay? I don't care. I just want you back.
I never left. Let's go home. What do you say?
That sounds good. Really good.
What a view. Well, you sure dodged that bullet, didn't you?
Oh, please. If anyone belongs in the Huskow, Craig, it's you.
Why does everyone keep saying that?
Did Lily really go back home?
What's the matter? You don't believe me?
Not one word out of your mouth.
I'm crushed.
Why did she go back?
She said she was tired of your meddling, that she'd had enough.
I still think that she's finally come to her senses about you.
The thought of me and Lily together just drives you crazy, doesn't it?
I find it repulsive to think of you with any woman, but particularly with my daughter.
Well, believe it or not, we have an amazing connection.
Of course. That's why she fled all the way back to Oakdale.
Don't think you can win her back, Lucinda. This time you're the one who's gone too far.
What a day, huh?
I guess, all in all, we should be thankful it didn't turn out worse.
Hey, we got the bad guys. I'd call that a plus.
Hey, Jack, I want to ask you something. When you had your gun on Ralph,
Yeah.
you really looked like you were ready to pull the trigger.
Part of me was.
So what stopped you?
You.
How me? You didn't even see me. I was in the doorway.
I didn't have to see you. I felt you.
I sensed you the minute you came in. And I knew right away I couldn't throw away my whole life for a moment of revenge.
Good answer.
Sometimes it's as important to listen to your senses as it is to follow what you know.
It's also important to stop blaming yourself for things that aren't your fault.
That too.
So have you stopped blaming yourself?
For Brad's death? Yeah, I guess I finally have.
But it's over. You're free.
You ready to go?
Not quite.
On the next As the World Turns.
I'm not letting you out of my arms ever again.
And to let me prove to you how much I like the sound of that.
I've had this virus before, okay? I beat it. You've beat it, huh? Yeah. That's why you keep upping the dosage of your antibiotic, because it's working so well for you?
Chris?
I have asked her to do me the honor of being my wife. So, are you guys happy for us or what?